Alright, what's up guys? It's iBotNet and Simo, and
What's going on, guys?
we're gonna make a video explaining how to use the bowler and what it's strong against.
We're going to show you guys, what takes advantage of the bowler and what the bowler really is going to take advantage of on the battlefield. Real quick, as we're diving into everything, you see that I'm throwing hogs and barbarians straight at bot right off the bat. You're going to see the prince and the dark prince. What you've seen so far is the bowler takes advantage of any troops that are smaller in stature, or if they're like the princes are mounted, they don't suffer knockback, which is crazy because Bot and I were having the discussion. Bot, you were under the influence that anything that distributes knockback couldn't be given knockback, right? Is that where you were going with that?
Yeah, I had never battled a double prince with the bowler, so I thought, the dark prince, it gets hit with the fireball, it gets knocked back. Obviously the bowler's gonna knock it back, but it doesn't work that way. The dark prince will not get stopped. It'll keep on coming.
He just plows through anything. And here it comes again. Watch it, you guys. Nothing. I just smoke right through Bot's bowler, demolishing him.
It did destroy the shield, though. That is important.
That is true. That is interesting. That is interesting. Now check this out, Bot. What was your theory with this?
Well, I was battling a guy with the bowler just when I had first got it, and he threw a goblin barrel, and I was like, all right, I don't know if it's going to hit the middle or if it's going to hit a side, so I dropped the bowler just to test out, wherever he was going to hit it, see if the bowler could hit all three of them. Well, he dropped it in the middle, and he's like, did that bowler just hit all three of these goblins at once? And I was like, wow, I don't know why people aren't using the bowler more.
Straight strike like you're bowling, huh?
Yeah.
Crazy. Now check this out. This gets interesting here. You're seeing a lot of this lately. The witch giant push straight at you. I see it all the time. It's almost too much for the bowler to handle just because he can't get that knockback on the giant. Now, if Bot's bowler throws a little bit better rock there, I think he knocks out that giant and he might, escape out of there unharmed with a little bit of tower health remaining. Kind of too close to call, though. I don't know, Bob. What was your thoughts?
I think the bowler is not really meant to fight big troops. I think he's more to take out, he's a support troop, but he's meant to take out support troops. So I think when it's like that, and you don't really need to put the bowler up there to fight the giant, you want the bowler behind your tower fighting the skeletons.
Here's where it gets really interesting, because I noticed you're using him with the Royal Giant.
Yeah.
I've tried using him as a tank. I tried using him as a support troop. My biggest thing is I haven't figured out how to use him. I see him being the Royal Giant of the future. He's just like if you can figure out how to use him and kill those spear goblins and those melee goblins that are attacking your royal giant, I think you're going to be well off. I think that he's got the pushback. He's going to give you the separation. He's going to kill anything little, and he's going to be able to really benefit you. Plus, Spot, you were talking about you think he's going to get a buff here pretty soon, right? In the future, you think that's going to be one of the first cards that gets a buff?
Yeah, because, Supercell always buffs the cards nobody uses. So, the bowler,
Absolutely.
brand new card, nobody's using it. There's no reason it wouldn't get a buff. And you see, I'm dropping these fire spirits here. That's because the bowler cannot hit air. That's really bad for the bowler. So you drop the fire spirits, and anything that would be in the air is just going to get killed by the bowler. And here you see the bowler. He is great at the bridge. Nothing can get across the bridge.
This is pretty scary stuff when you're doing this. Yeah, this is pretty scary. The double bowler. Did not see this coming.
Yeah, the double bowler, a total of 560 damage when I have two level 2 bowlers, plus they're knocking back, and their attack speed just keeps it coming forever. It's really amazing, and it's something that if you're interested in learning how to use the bowler, you should definitely look into.
Absolutely. Now check this out, guys. This is Bot and me going head-to-head, bringing everything we got to really see what we can do. I wanted him to give me everything he had with the bowler, and I was going to push him with my primary deck. Cards you see a lot of on an everyday basis to really see how the bowler does in live action. And you're gonna watch. I'm gonna come out guns blazing. I'm throwing miners, princess, royal giants. He throws down that bowler and kind of wrecks shop right in that middle bridge. I'm almost kind of over elixired and struggling, but I am able to get rid of him and do a sufficient amount of damage, but it cost me more to get there than it should have. And Bob, what were you thinking? You were just loading up on me, waiting for me to make a mistake, or what were you trying to
A-
approach there?
Actually, one of my favorite strategies is instead of going all out attacking or defending, I sit there and I do little attacks. Like if you just do little attacks and small defenses instead of throwing everything, that elixir advantage is great. So, I have a question.
What's up, buddy?
What is it with the miner and royal giant that makes it so good? Because I've seen you do this a lot, and I've noticed you're really good at it. I haven't figured out. The miner doesn't do a lot of damage, so
I think it has a lot to do with the miner doesn't do a lot of damage, but you know what he's good at? He takes quite a bit of punishment. And one thing I've really been working on, and I'm getting ready to show you guys a video here within the next week, is using him defensively because he doesn't get a lot of credit. He doesn't do a lot of damage, but he takes so much punishment. He gives me that extra edge with the Royal Giant to get those extra few shots off, help him out with a zap, and oftentimes I can get that first tower down within the first 40 seconds running that combination depending on what they try to counter me with. It's just a lethal combination that not a lot of people see. But the problem that I do run into it with, it's a little bit too taxing on your elixir, and you can get yourself down and out real quick if you're not careful.
alright, so he doesn't know it, but right here I'm setting up a double bowler attack. And you're going to see, even when the bowlers aren't side by side, they're still extremely powerful when there's two of them.
That's 560 damage, rolling rocks. I'm already reeling at this point. I've been throwing everything I got to get rid of that Royal Giant. I see him coming. I'm starting to panic a little bit because I'm getting low on time. There ain't nothing I can do at this point. It's kind of live and learn and live to fight another day as those bowlers just absolutely demolish my last tower there and take it all the way down to the bare minimum. You're going to see me reel here in a move of desperation. Not much I can do at this point.
So I could have ended this right here, but I'm going to show you guys a cool trick with the bowler. Look at that. As long as there's nothing there, he went straight to the tower, knocked it out.
Wow, incredible. Meleeed and aggroed on it. Not a problem. Bot gets the W.
So that's all for this video, and we'll see you again next time.
Take it easy, guys.